There's a tradition around here where I filmed the first snowfall of the year. This time there was only an hour left of light, so I bundled up and headed out into the night. As I woke up in the morning, I was greeted with a familiar yet unpleasant sight. Well, good morning from another Canadian winter, but this winter is going to be a little different and a little more fun. I just received a product that I'm going to be using a ton on this channel, and it's going to change a lot of these adventures and vlogs. So in today's video, I'm just going to break down this product and explain to you and kind of show you guys everything so you guys understand why I'm going to be using this in so many vlogs. So the homies over at GOTRAX sent me the GOTRAX Tundra, a badass fat boy e-bike that has just been so much fun in the snow. Has a range of 135 kilometers and a max speed of 45 kilometers an hour on the engine. Has pedal assist, throttle, and I've just been having too much fun with this thing in the snow. So I'm going to switch over to the GoPro and show you guys why I love this thing. Okay, so first things first, before we get into the trails, I kind of just wanted to explain how this thing works and the different modes it has. So first off, you have a throttle right here, and you can ride it literally like a dirt bike, and it goes up to 30 kilometers an hour with the throttle. And then you have the simple pedal assist, which has levels 1 through 5, and levels 1 to 4 pretty much you can feel yourself pedaling, and it's just the assisted pedal, and it feels nice. It still feels like you're riding a bike. But then once you get into level 5, it gets kind of silly and super fast, and you can really feel the torque, and honestly it doesn't even feel like you're really pedaling. Even pedal assist 4 is kind of powerful, but I'm gonna put it on the 5 here just so you guys can see how quick this thing rips. And pedal assist 5 will get you up to 45 kilometers an hour, and that's where the engine will max out. But if you're going down a hill or pedaling, you can obviously go faster, but I'm just cooking right now with a minimal effort. And for a bike with this size and the tires being this big, it's quite impressive that you can get up to these speeds. The highest I ever got so far was 58 kilometers an hour, and has the big fat boy tires, and this bike's 75 pounds, so it's pretty impressive. But now we're gonna head over to the mountain bike trails. It's about a 10-15 minute ride on the road, so I'm gonna keep it on pedal assist 5, and we're just gonna make our way over there. Okay. You just made it to the snowy trails, and since this is a fat bike, it handles itself really well on these trails. Since the trees are pretty close together and stuff, I kind of like to keep it in pedal assist 1, 2, or max 3, because if you push too hard, it's gonna send you right into a tree. But also one thing too, this is my first time ever riding or using a fat bike, so I don't really know what to keep the PSI of my tires to. I feel like they're a little too pumped up. Good for the road, but I feel like I could let a little air out for these trails. But this is just an absolute dream. You guys know my thoughts and takes on winter in Canada. It gets very boring. I love snowboarding, but it's so expensive. You can only do it so many times in a year. So now I have this fat bike, and I can really have fun and experience the Canadian winters. And this bike is just so much fun, so responsive, so fun to ride. Like, as you guys know, I've been riding a gravel bike for the last few years, so I'm used to that really close, tight grip, but I'm loving these big, fat, wide handlebars, the tires. It just so fun and comfortable to ride. Oh my God, this is amazing. And it's so fun too that I just have that throttle, and I can kind of just ride this thing like a dirt bike in the trails and just have some fun with it. Phew. So much fun.
and it does have that front suspension. Now the front suspension isn't anything special by any means, but it definitely picks up a lot of the shock, and this thing is just super comfortable to ride. Like, this is insane. But I definitely do think I need to let a little PSI out of the tires. Like right now I'm going 25 kilometers an hour within these trees, and it just feels so comfortable and smooth. All right, let's rip this thing like a dirt bike. Go throttle mode. So much fun. So much fun. I got some dogs chasing me. Ew. Where does this lead to? I got no idea. Oh. Ew. Oh my god, so much fun. The fact that I'm able to ride in snow like this. Oh my, what a blast. I don't even know where I am, but let's just explore, have some fun, because that's what this bike is made for. The GOTRAX Tundra. Fun, fun, fun. You know what I called it actually? It's fun, fast, and fat. The triple F, baby. I love this thing. Right now I'm just on pedal assist 3, casually cruising 32 kilometers an hour through a snowy trail. There is a mountain bike trail just yonder, and we'll go explore that later. But this is more fun for me, just being able to send it, because those mountain bike trails are a little curvy and technical. Which way to go? I don't know. Private property, no trespassing. Well, I guess let's go the other way then. And one sec, let's connect my phone here. Make sure it doesn't fall off. Ugh. All right. Back to it. Ew. Well, no one's been on these trails. This is just fresh, untouched snow. All for me and my fat boy. Pedal assist 4, 36 kilometers an hour through the snow. Oh, tire almost slipped there. Yeah, definitely need to let a little air out of here. If you guys are familiar with fat bikes, let me know in the comments what kind of PSI you guys ride. I think I got it like way too high. I think I got it like 15 or 20, so a little bit much. And these tires are 26 inches, so there's some big lads. What other facts we got? Okay, so on the pedal assist, it's got a range of 145 kilometers an hour. Now, if you just wanted to go throttle on fully charged, you can get 70 kilometers an hour. And that's some pretty crazy range. This battery is really good. I haven't had any issues with it, but that being said, I just got it and I haven't really went for any long rides yet. Only put 85 kilometers on this thing so far, but it's just been a blast every single kilometer. Now, when it comes to the pedal assist and throttle, you do kind of need it, because this bike, like I said, is 75 pounds. So I'm gonna take it off pedal assist, and oh my god, it is really hard to pedal without it. So you definitely don't want to get caught up somewhere like this without battery, because you'll probably have to push this thing right out. Now I am in some no trespassing area, so let's make our way back to the bike trails, wherever they are. Usually there's little chutes into the forest and you could dive into, and I think there is one behind this building, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if we can make our way through this stuff here. Yeah, no problem. And yeah, I think this is the bike trail again. Let me see. Oh, it's definitely a trail, so let's ride it. Oh my god, I'm in love. This thing is just amazing. So much fun. Oh, but yeah, the tires are a little slippery in here. I think I could let some PSI out, but I don't have a pump with me, so I'm just gonna ride it like this today, and hopefully we don't slide out. Oh, throttle is so fun. It's literally just like riding a dirt bike. Okay, well, I think we made it to the end of the trail. I know where we are now, but this is a good spot for me to take a pee quickly, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, drained the main vein. Now it's back on the trails. This thing is just, oh my god, so much fun. This is ridiculous. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, almost slipped out. Definitely need to let some air out of these tires. They're sliding a little too much for fat boys. Whoa, on these tight trails, it's a little slippery here, but it's all right. That's what it's all about. And that's the thing too, is obviously I'm not used to a bike of this weight and size currently. I'm still getting used to everything, but as you guys know, I am just so comfortable on a bike. I grew up riding bikes, been riding my whole life, so it just comes second nature to me. And yeah, I think like the weight is 75 pounds, so maybe someone a lighter frame or someone who's not used to biking might be a little intimidated or find this a little hard to control maybe, but I'm sure you get used to it after a few rides. And yeah, it is very responsive and user friendly. Like I said, there is a big kick in torque and pedal assist 5, but the other ones are pretty neutral. Like right now, cruising in 2 doesn't really torque or push you too much, so feels nice and safe in these trails, and I could come to a stop or do whatever I need to do. It has hydraulic disc brakes, 750 watt battery. I'll put all the specs on the screen later, but for now this is kind of just, I guess, the inaugural test ride with you guys. I've done a few rides on my own just to figure out what it's like and know what I'm gonna say while riding this thing. But yeah, it's so much fun, so much fun, and this thing is going to be used year round. And like I said in the intro, this is something that's going to be used in a lot of my videos to come. So I kind of just wanted to make this video as a breakdown so you guys know how sweet this rig is and you understand why I'm going to use it so much. Because when it comes to filming and stuff, yeah, I have a car, I can drive to spots, but this makes it so much easier if I want to go through the trails or this, that. Just opens up a lot of doors for shooting and cool locations and cool trips too, because springtime rolls around. I'm gonna go camping with this thing, and we got a lot of cool videos planned for sure. But yeah, I am the only bike track on this trail. It snowed last night, so I'm the first one out here, which is pretty fun. Some nice untouched terrain for your boy and his fat boy. Now, when it comes to charging, from dead to empty, the charge time is about 7 hours, so quite a long time, but the battery does last a while. Like, I've only charged this thing once, and I didn't even need to charge it today, but I wanted to make sure I had enough juice for this ride I'm doing with you guys. Okay, where to now? I know the trails get pretty gnarly going down that way, like really gnarly, so I think well, in classic GoPro fashion, it died in the middle of the trails just as we were about to get to the fun part, but what can you do? I'm having an absolute blast on this thing. As you can tell, it is so fast, fun, fat. Like, look at these tires. They just rip through the snow. It is just an absolute blast. But what I think I'm going to do, there's this really cool bike coffee shop just down the road outside these trails. So I'm going to make my way out of there, and then we'll touch base at the coffee shop. Good. Yeah, I can't complain. I'll get a cappuccino and those cookies. Which one's that? Yeah, okay, I'll do one of those. Alright guys, we'll see you later. Take care. Alright, back out after a nice cappuccino and cookie. Time to get back on the bike. So excited, but since it's mainly just road riding home, I'm gonna put my phone down and I'll see you guys back in the studio.
Well, as you can tell, and if you know me, the GOTRAX Tundra is an absolute dream. I've honestly been wanting an e-bike probably for the last decade, so I'm so grateful for the team over at GOTRAX for sending me the GOTRAX Tundra. This thing is going to be used in so many videos to come. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and this video is kind of just like a breakdown and a reference, so if someone asks about the e-bike, I'm just going to link this video and you can check it out to learn what it's all about. I'm also going to overlay the spec sheet right now here. Now this is my first e-bike. I have a lot of experience and knowledge with biking and mountain biking, but I've never had an e-bike before and I actually don't have too much knowledge on them, so I don't know about the batteries and all this kind of stuff, but I did read up that the GOTRAX Tundra has one of the larger batteries compared to the other e-bike companies, and also when it comes to price, it is relatively cheap compared to the other brands, and it is definitely affordable if you're in the market for an e-bike. So be sure to click the link in my description for the best available price on the GOTRAX Tundra. And yeah, man, I'm just so excited. Like, now the winter is here, which is one of the main key points of this bike, because like I was saying, I do enjoy snowboarding, but it's gone so expensive over the years that like there's not that much to do during the winter. So the GOTRAX Tundra is going to keep me nice and active and having fun during the winter months. I have so many trails and fun places to bike around my house, so I'm just so excited to do that. But I believe this vlog is almost at 20 minutes now, so I think I'm going to wrap this one up. Once again, big thank you and shout out to the team over at GOTRAX. Hope you enjoyed this video. Much love, guys. Actually, before I wrap it up, I actually went biking at night last night. Check this out. Next week's vlog is going to be awesome, so be sure to subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one.